Here can say the Pentecost ni this year waha. Member of Parliament obi ono so ne yemiye na oya adoye kese kuani saye estate developer ono so atrase ne mo ko mra shebedwam dia ade share watwifo atimokwa ono wo gina omanem na wabutu wadi omo nkomo ede ama omo ona bovondi akwaba
mejo so menu ya tampo ti saying
oh nyame adom ya de dana kwem kama
na mami nchi na minchi wani anya bra hwe yen yakoso ama wani a wafi wani adi chia ne yakọ meka helicopter victims no ema omu nyina yakọ na mechia medisi kofi onse wotwefo atimokwa menu awon se ne yeka mo kasa no na mo kasa di ankwala ne sua mpanifo me sua no na papa bi your friend no ene oya apostle ni kote.
Oh, okay.
Ewo Church of Pentecost. Yeah. Oba fifo praso be kira ade oya kura ase bempo enja. Na mesua ne nante asua ne se de obo nsam kura mesua. Se de otunwum asore mesua ye. Se de osere mesua ye. Enti no se sabre no. Se ni kote na mo na me na mo ha. Obaka say ye me free ni mu ene de si ho mesua ne so ne banya ma kire se enne no se ochia me a o si me bei ene nwanwa nti no abrabo bi a wo bebo no oni pisua esne kasa wo beka kire nipa no me ne wona me de wo ye no mesua yo esne kasa wo beka kire me enti mpanifo no ebi wo ho asabio ohye oba no akire ne se menhye ohye a menhye anya menhye
ade na wo enya so na oguso aweze
wo besua de wo ye no esne de wo ka kire
kasa wo ka kire no
enti mom ye ni ye ne nkasa nkire nkwala no ensin kasa keke a wo na see corruption nyo men ya corruption
but you are involved every
blah
day
blah 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 enso abofra no hu no na papa ska wuji a month no ani adwuma wo ye a month no ani sika wonya no so wo de tutu dia wo ye fie ho a enko access dodo kasa wo tutu no na so wi an ba ka kire se corruption ye
enya de papa
dia ye yo no ankwala ne sua esene dia ye ka kire won
but the yan so ne se wo hwa I to say the esum as in terms of suban ne yo ebu kama afa enyoma ye papa so anamontuo ne kasa ne su ne ba ye papa so e wo manim na say obia ntimi entu ho anamon bia ma ye sansan ko echi
last call no kasa ye no won wo sen kola ne bebre afa kwan bi so anya sika na obi wo ye ho ya na wakoto sika nifu a wo ne bi e de edi kan etoso mi eni ne say social media no a abebuan ekurobifo so o man bifo so mu omo ayeyie no ye ni social media no emfa kwan papa so kwabra nim se okwa America ho na ufa phone na wo PC se wo bue
okay just a second yen crossover at say planning committee here stand we omo heading say be to jadama etie be sa basisia
and media houses and journalists were required to apply for accreditation. Media houses and journalists that applied and have been accordingly accredited are the only ones that will be allowed in the inner perimeter, which is designated as a special media zone for the service. And that accreditation is for only camera holders, video camera operators, and photographers. They are the only ones that are going to be allowed in the inner perimeter. Reporters and others are not going to be in the perimeter. You are welcome to join the mourners. You are also welcome to use the media stands on this end or on the left end and be able to follow proceedings and report back to your media houses. Allocations have also been made for audio feed to my right behind the stands for radio stations that want to set up for their outside broadcast from here, set up their studios for outside broadcast. You are welcome to set up there and you have audio feed for your work. television stations that also want to set up and broadcast from here are also welcome to set up behind the left stand very close to the OB van that is there. And feed outlets are going to be available for clean feed of the proceedings here for you to use for your productions. What that means is that your technical teams that are going to be working at the outdoor broadcast locations do not need accreditation. They are welcome to come in and be there. It is only camera operators that would come into the middle that would require accreditation, and they must have it, and we are going to enforce it religiously. The live feed for this program is being centralized as we've done in the past, so you can get the live feed from the van and you can go live from there, or you can also choose to just pick the clean feed from the outdoor broadcast channel on the DTH decoder and reach out to your viewers at home or in their offices. We expect that we would all comport ourselves. We will respect the guidelines. We do not want to see tomorrow anybody holding a phone or a monopod and struggling to chase people, chase mourners as they are coming in to come and sit down. We expect a very high level of decorum and solemnity tomorrow morning. And if you are given an accreditation to be in the inner perimeter, do well to come in early, check your audio, ensure that you have the required audio feed that you need, and then also check on the TV feed and be sure that you are okay before the service starts at about 7:30. At this point, I would invite the Air Commodore Okai from the Ghana Armed Forces to provide a briefing on the ceremony, what they are going to be doing as it relates to the military service that we will be holding here tomorrow. Air Commodore.
Thank you very much, Stan. Good morning to you all. As indicated by Stan, the service will essentially be military in nature. The Ghana Armed Forces has the responsibility of moving our fallen heroes from the morgue to the Blaster Square and then to the military cemetery after the funeral service. The service will be led by the chaplaincy of the Ghana Armed Forces. That does not mean that only ministers, pastors, and imams from the armed forces will be in charge. We would be supported by some of our civilian colleagues, but in essence, it will be a military service. After the service, like I indicated, we'll proceed to the military cemetery. We can all understand that burying 6 fallen heroes at the same time is not the same as burying just one person. And so there would be some unique arrangements and innovations at the cemetery to ensure that our fallen heroes are accorded the highest state respects possible. Please, would like to plead with all of us that both here and at the cemetery, let us follow directions so we can have some order. We will not want a situation where people will be walking in places that they are not expected to be in. Please let us all, at all times, ensure the highest form of discipline. I thank you all.
Thank you very much. I'll now call on Chief Superintendent Obeng, who would also brief us on the road traffic management and parking arrangements. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good morning. On this solemn occasion, and particularly from today at midday, traffic police officers will be seen around this vicinity. From this afternoon through the night and through tomorrow, the aim is to ensure that there is free flow of traffic in terms of mourners, family members, and all that have everything to do with this occasion. In light of this, there are certain roads that are going to be managed. So from tomorrow morning at about 5 a.m., traffic police officers will be deployed to manage traffic that are coming from Laboni, and Osu through the Independence Square to the Central Business District. What is it is that we will ensure that there is no congestion. And so as and when we view and see that traffic is compounding, certain traffic diversions have been made to deliver these traffic services to routine commuters and residents around Independence Square. Those on La Road, when the road is blocked, will be diverted onto the Oxford Street. Those who are on Local Street joining Castle Road to come to the Independence Square, to the ministries or Makola or through to Jamestown, among others, if the area is choked, will be diverted onto the castle to Independence Avenue through National Theatre onward to Kimbu. The same applies to our routine road users from Jamestown on the Professor John Evans at Mills High Street. If they are not coming to monitor that and the traffic is choked, we will assist them and divert them onto the Liberia Road from the SEPS headquarters through to Ministry Traffic Light to National Theatre. There are so many roads that are there for them to also access the city and their various destinations. Again, those that are from Kimbu who want to just traverse the Independence Square and if the place is choked, traffic police officers and equipment are on hand at Ministry Traffic Light to assist them and divert them onto the Independence Avenue again. What is that we have designated a lot of car parks to serve mourners and all that has everything to do with this event. We have one of the biggest car park reserve prepared with police officers going to be deployed at the Great car park on my left outside this Black Star Square. Again, we have enough parking space for dignitaries that are designated as VIP and VVIPs, among others, behind this arch. We have enough space to also accommodate them. We have car parks around the stadium. We have some at Access Car Park. We have also some at the frontage of the State House. If there is even a spillover, we have secured Efua Sutherland area to support this service. Again, we are deploying a lot of recovery trucks and towing vehicles so that vehicle or drivers who will leave or abandon or get their vehicle broken down, that will lead to obstruction and unnecessary congestion. Such services will be delivered and such vehicles will be moved to our Kimbu, to our to-do office at the Central Business District, Central MTTU, for collection. We have also put in place measures to collaborate with our counterparts in the military to deliver traffic services on the Bush Road at where we have the military cemetery. We have enough car park to accommodate those who will be coming, and police officers will be on hand. It is clear that on such occasion, we need a lot of police deployment to saturate and to be ready to partner and assist to direct, control, and park vehicles so that there will not be obstruction and congestion, because tomorrow is also a working day for those public servants who are working in this ministry enclave and who will have to access this area, and then other routine road users who also patronage the CBD and crisscross the Accra city using the 28th February Road and Professor John Evans Atamils High Street, and also Barnes Road and Liberia Road and Castle Road. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We'll take some questions and clarifications at this minute. So if you have any questions and clarifications, we'll do that. But before that, I'd like to invite Dr. Lakai back on the stage. You wanted to make some clarifications.
Okay, so that's it. When you go ahoboa, boa ho na nyame adome free sabri mekasi free be premtobre ko nyina no na ahoboa na mu apagya yie kope mechina ndopa no so empa mu a yede awufu so sron kokora ebe hihye. So it's unfortunate, very very unfortunate say at this point, you know, we are not celebrating adia nanopa meka Ghana Kwaji World Cup. Ghana ni be breaking through an invention bi na we ni ese ni nyina mu no gidie ni se adesua kese pa be free side asimu na yakọ anim asomampa na abusua so yere ne matitu omo benya sa ahode ni akokoduru. It's not about money or the cars you give them. Bibia no ebe show mo dia show mo ka apart from onyame mu gidie ni ahotoso a betimi amoma konka enti mesre pass said the soldier panyum abeka, navy panyum abeka, police panyum abeka no asoden Bible said say be yi ya kire o mia hodo a eni ho kwan se woni ahyensude e ma kwan se okọ ha obekọ we no embe ya kan drama bia ma wonsuru ye nkobo wasum say sram na no be topic for discussion disu keke ekro bia ye ehye na chichiri kro eti mesre mi nuanom so ya boy kokọ no ye camera for ne yes, and phone in the Obofo. And I feel I know my right. I'm a writer, I'm a reporter, I'm a writer, other than them. And you grab back. Ubia knew about 4 century Jumano. Why we are petty near sumo. Now, if you're non qua by yet, I confess and fraba. But sometimes let's also help ourselves. Your magic breath. Where you century and all joy from her, and they or no century Jumanase or coca a man yourself on your tiasi or doing. Wabe as you three say. Mr. Mohammed, I'm saying, for Biame 1212, on checking in term, microphone check 121212. Na bibia and term so Nansa na Brena so say, now Fena, ye be now the Miricaba, many from my in the complex, and Didier. Din she says so. wachire obia nso a apart from say okuta camera no mo amaka reporters no wachire obia bia se woko na sa brantem na se de bibia bede de na kom abusuafo so mesrem afi na abusuapanyi fra ne ntoma wo twa agusu yi na yesi ebidabi we Ghana hye wa nkasa wo de no wo de hye nhye de wo de beko akoye ni but we Ghana ni munyam hye pese de ba de abusuapanyi no modaroma we de moma no nya asemhiamo yere ne mma ne de ye gidi se oman na de ohare so jomba ba betena sentem abusuapanyi ni abusua aka no esrem mo amode ba ase free akirichiri de bento eba no mo medu ntem esrem modaroma na enhihye so pepepe na ade a ebe kosu ansa nkofa asem foforo kora ansa mfa amreye ye ho ahomti o tini age bre enne ye kenkai we nyina e de kiro no ye ho ahomti ti mpanyimfo akasa ko be fa so be kwa kopo mo kora bia ne nkomo ahodo be koso atitiro be ba bia o be park o ma hyenso de ukona aposifo aboban ho a enko kire se wo ye kwasi macho enko kire ni o mo nkoyi ano na obatia ne panyan no yabo atofom enko kire bibia because I don't really want us to have that as a main discussion. And kwachire bibia o ka no ni ahyenso de VIP, special guest, VVIP. Uni sa ahyenso de bia. Ya sa chiro ba bia park ne, bia betima park ya. Enough space ho. Mesre bibiri ye nimde ntia ya gibra ma mo hwe sa ne mu ya masasi su dia biem. Ye kan wo ye die ba me pese wo ye die bebem. Pese e beka se ye wie ye no we die nyame ne ni bibia akoto because me sre me nyanum se jofo me sre in as much as enipa bi ni mu ahomte no mamo ma yensu ye ho nkoya ahomte wo pese odu tiwura ba bi aka se me 14 ro for sako eno de omo twema o ma di ka be ka kire so mo nka nkire ho ese ha de o de camera nko an be ko ha obi ani wachi afei na o ma hene pese o de tina kuta de camera o ma hene pese o no chese o ye ganga dia ne enko ho me stress this important message but we tie editors nso ambo suma mo nkwada akọ nyina no madam give these instructions a very important. We've had enough of journalists under attack. Sometimes it's also born out of our behavior be enkoyi it's rem bibri
kwabna yesi anopa 7:30
ana jumudi be shasi
and this we some chironi na when your accreditation adena by 5:30
onkoye obibia
onkohihye obibia wie na account na ho na edwumadie no baso a wanya problem. Number 2 edwumadie ati sei no so wo ha TV so kura no a wo no more clearer ye the TV akase be sisi mia pro wo so gisa wo chinchina nche wo ko shase wo ko shine inside
we dey ka beka brodu bisufo nkra ha odi obo koloma she on be call ma be pg
nti no ye nyina ye do ye nuanom a ewrade di wo mo ko ye do won nti wo mi ye hye wo ni manyam me gidi se nhihye ade abeto ho ade ye nyina abedu members of parliament kra no ya share
restricted.
Yeah, we are restricted.
We are restricted.
Seriously restricted.
Say,
if by 7 p.m. you are not seated.
Yes, 7 a.m.
Sorry, 7 a.m.
Yeah.
7 a.m.
No,
between 6:30 and 7. If you are not seated, you are no more allowed. Say you be mouse protocol no be abetumi ejine baby ni
yeah no akojide chire baby
because ade see ni the we are here no
very jam bebre sade
best stress we die anka ye be wie no na anka ye nso Ghana for ye nso yanya a very huge gathering here yanti ngika bia
next time akodi world cup aba na ye celebrate afi na wo bi bebro kakra na ode ne ho akoto fam na dede antokwa these are very dignified people as I say ochina nyame adom na Yesu ama na yan hyew menem nyam that's it
baby awo bia na yesrewo
that's it
bomodi anaboa yen hyehyɛ ade abeto wo no yenni so anche acha be 11 no pa 11 ya pon wo bia kone ba bi na che se asomdwei ahwe na akofo yeni na afi ade a ese ye ka ho asem di abobo no na media fo so so no mo ma dia akosi dia na akoye dia ho
all right
tie besere
tie kotwa e ho ba
aho brase dia ni diem
minute aka nyina no ye be bo ba ko mienu bi so na that way adwumadi so e wa Adom TV so ye kwa basisia Well, so you better wrap up in Chebia in the next 10 minutes or 15 minutes. You better wrap up in Chebia. The mood for Che, because that's how the country's mood is. Yeah, lifting up our mood, but until I dare die komuno, it be year to form no. Why you will not be okay with yourself. Once you are a patriotic Ghanaian, you will not be easy. Yeah. That's strength, and my emphasis is on their wives and their kids. So important. A janka, any a wisia, any a nyejuma ketwa, and Tierradenko so and crow. Antia Jubi or Quabing, Mone Quabing for you know, Quabing for your chamo, Mamma Maquine, Emma, a former good year. Into a into ne kwaso and shall say yin in broso. Quabing for I appeal to mo. Say more resist it with all the might. You know, any per binuma shall say, fire cosopa by the ginsem, quabbing, esremo, galam saying, mummia money, na mamma so, na mombo in sass and home by. Commodie, Miangazami, you are paying very much fortunate about good doctor, Michel pay, me to so I believe that I'm sorry, Precope, and I thank God that I am so related to you, you know, so minimum is ready when inti kuma woman so no mesra montan ohenachi na ontimi in develop eho iye pa. And if you get to ahafo so a regional house of chiefs monana no madaroma moni amanyo semfo no nkansi ani na yempem konkan na afo franka no entimi empeje ye so important mehema number 1 and 2 ahema eho ene I am poor more now, Chia Munina. Yaba back to studio.
Yeah.
Yebe Montiasi. If you want to be part of the conversation, you can be part. But the young for Vondi, you've established, he said, or no Damakuma, so no, so you're for through a year Ghana, a manual semi or Mrashebegum, or the Makuma so the air to a buying so crack, or 2 and more. Eddie Ishiamu. And Chairman, I'm sure a year with me, Shiachna, a Chairman Hakim. Yes.
Most definitely.
Yes. So, baby, I be doing what she now. It is obvious. There are no more there. And I'm catch you for the past 3 days, Mr. I am so Debbie. A bass and no more quiet, Sabiana. Maybe a recovery rate in a sure of it in kaka. But the reality each second biano is becoming clearer. So these distinguished personalities, no, you know, and if you look at them, if you look at them, Dr. Edward Omane Boama, Alhaji Mutala Mohammed, Alhaji Minir Mohammed, Dr. Samuel Sapong, Sergeant Eneskojo Adomensa, and then Chum Ampedu, Peter Anala, and Samuel Abuaji. If you look at them continuously, I had to say, this cannot be true. This cannot be true. You know, until I really think that we should give them what a befitting.
I always almost, you know, be tempted to say, Yansuma microphone call forest ho. Maybe na bakubi
maybe struggling to maybe. I'm telling you,
because na me feel say me share pictures na share mutala share manibu ama share ndin are you sure?
Yes, this morning
because you see I'm trying to forget.
This morning,
say idea way enukre but na shame so a also me driving na me kutesi as na me home so sa no a very serious issue. Endra Nadmo Abrantie omo ye Samuel ni na watch na yesi de ne bucket am so ye be 3-4 years e ba ho na ne ma me kuta no abofra na ni bo ni papa picture so no we suan hwehwe ni papa boni dia hwehwe ni papa some way there to extent say ya be state funeral there na just say aye no correct
yes
ya me for mo crazy But you see, it brings me to another thing. At the end of the day, now we call a programmer a illegal mining. Say, credit me, I came here friend illegal mining. Young friend no Environmental Criminal Act. Yeah, a programmer a illegal mining once. Ya lose Major Mahama. Our illegal mining as some home. Ya kasa tena TV so aba radio so akasa akoda ba bi aya ni statue esi ho. Ya senso adwuma yinti onipa a whole defense minister mu. Yes, 2 cabinet ministers. Morino Alaji Morino any woman keka ho hwe young men see ya soldier for yi. Woman nyina nipa 8 ye Ghana fo mrantia woman ye dwuma kese ma Ghana a whole defense minister 2 cabinet ministers woman akoshambere mu se jurodo anope woman ho asem ne ye kase ye sie won eye nokure me gidi sa asem wo de eson dodo
too much
see e betimi ahwe we so na illegal mining no
yes I know
na say yanhwe so entimi anto na mo amemi etimi agwai sa de yi a ene de na be woso yen afetie medin kan aka se ejuma no gu ahoro miensa de wo mo ye ni nsuom de ye no forest mu ene de a ye to aboba aye de ye ni nsuom no misusu se eli ebeba mrahye bedwem ne yakase machine na ye di tu egudie na wo nsuom no yemfa ba o man mu bio soja fo ntinsim enko store bia eton chamfan machine no yensisa ni nyina chamfan yensisa ni nyina free store bia yeton bi mu ukodun kwa bebregu ho awian kwanta bebregu ho bebia wo bekwa ye gold mine bia bebia wo ho bia no chamfan machine no soja fo mu nkrofo na akwa mi hyam kutupa mon sore store bi eton chamfan machine ye di free China buy ye no eno na wo mo build system bi no mo de abo ho no mo de akotu nsuo no mu no mo de adrege to na fe etwianwa ne free nsuo na ase na wash gu nsuo no mu na nsuo no ye poto enne obi biara John Mahama His Excellency Mahama edi watu port ho sehwe ho nu ye twa uka di Ghana sike twa uka na atumi kwaji Adom de am ye di chamfan fire port edi ro man we mu no wo no me wasema ye nka nkyere asasi yetimi sisani o man na no
brutal attack
na fe na soldier for muntinsim utie me se insuo enwini gu dan mu ha Ghana for muntim ahobrase ne ani diem se insuo nwini gu dan mu ha na se ye de entumago pepa mobo a ye be mobo a je se wiase sei efri se insuo no nwina na enwini gu ho ne ye be ye dan wo be fosoro akohwe bebi a pipe na apa ye no no wadum pipe na efri ho na nsuo no manwini gu dan mu ha bio se ye ma ho kwan na se ye di China fo no di chamfan no every China begu Ghana o mam ni yeton na afa ye pretend say ye koka kire mo se mo nya galamsey ni ya anye ye adi se nyoma na ye de ye galamsey no ye jai se ye de ba nipa no so nkuta machine ni bia be den wa konsuo no so wo koye dredging won suo no na mom so okuta machine ni bi dia wo ka se mama ni nkwa na se wonyira ho ade be sa ma obakwa akoda wo mekwa akoshe ho aye eni ntimi susu se sojafo we no mo amuku mo crofo mienu na akwa very young men and nice guys nipa miensa 1 2 3 wo mewu kwa His Excellency John Dramani ma cabinet minister mienu ana akwa yi wa hwe alaji hwe national coordinator security coordinator deputy a wewe hwe enkrofo mpenifo akukudam Mr. Sapon a wo free we mesramo asoja for many abremo so ene muntinsim bebia ye ton chamfan machine bia no monko season ni nyina monhye no na afei mami afa bi free China onim kwabena onim say China gold wo ho sen Ghana mena me ka kire wo gold wo China esine Ghana na adan wo mankoto wo mu de na say wo mu nsuo ne ye ne ya mo wo mu kwan ne wo mu say ye de ne ye bo nsem ma wo mu kwabena ne timi ko fa China ni every China na China ni be no onim your friend is saying forest wonim ho ye nia ne akwakosoa won ne edu ma abegu ho ne o mutu gold no na penifo na wakosoa won ma abegu ho no ye nkasa wo mo na nkola no a ewo wuremu ho no ne ato ahye wo mo so akwo be da no awie akwo eku mesremo enti niama na ye ditu gold no enne ye nya nyame atom ne ye nya kata ye nuanu ma chi wie pe o kyena asojafo mu ntinsim ba mu ntie obia mu ntinsim na SSI akon we mutumi ko na mutumi de aka mo abakọ asem ho se na anu a ye sojafo bebre afa mu wu ye sade yi ho no ye nam so ade aye mehhehye ade abre ade ase wonim se na wotu banchi awo bebia ye minia sa wotu banchi mercury ani sana to banchi nim anu ne de bankran ama ye ne ye fi sabi o nyame ehira me abetena krati se adan akase awo islam anu ani ye tobie ni ye de o de kase mfa ho kase ya ntu gold ni bia na galamse ni bi o wuda ye chi ntemfa ho banchi ne board ye ne ye de ba no cyanide ani mercury ewom ani ye de aba ha ne wato bi edie ye nyina dakoro ye beso ne ye nyina ye wuse brum ne ye kọ enche ye be won kwala wo mo nsan ni ho ebi nan ni ho na o hwa de
enye bayi o
na enye bayi ya subanya ya da na die na aye yesa afei yesi ye pese ye me nka se mo ma Ghana ye enye mine no na se ekuro bebede wo ho aye mine wo so a enso eye yie na adan ne ye ne de gold awurade de acha ye no adan owuo ani musuo amaye
okay
misusu se ye nyame adom ochira ye wie yie ya asojafo mo nsori ntinsim muntinsim nti obia bebi achamfa wo bia no monyinyi ni nyina mu ano na monhye ne ja ebema nsuo no so kọ no ejai because onipa ne ni chamfa na wontimi nko nsuo no so nkoye dredging no na eche sa anye kura no enu de mo asia no
okay so for me
mo ba excavator no ayede mo ma mu a ye hu de ayede be ye no so.
Well, just in opposite for the Kankasa, the message is so important to me about road closure, temporary closure of some public roads in Accra on the solemn occasion of the interdenominational and interfaith state funeral for the military helicopter crash victims. And it says that the Ghana Police Service wishes to inform the general public that in order to ensure public safety and smooth traffic management, during the interdenominational and interfaith state funeral for the victims of the recent military helicopter crash scheduled to take place at the Independence Square on Friday, 15th of August 2025, selected roads will be temporarily closed and traffic diversions will be implemented as follows. The roads designated to be closed at the vicinity of the event include 28th February Road from SEPS traffic light intersection to Castle Road Junction, Osu Cemetery traffic light on the local street, Castle Road from AU to Osu Cemetery traffic light, Starlet 91 Road will be closed at the Ministry's traffic light intersection. Mesre, Monshanesu, na Ankofa Ibiaba. And then it says that motorists are therefore requested to note the following diversions. Traffic from Laboni and Osu on the 28th February road towards the Accra Central Business District and the ministries will be diverted onto the Salem Avenue Road at the Castle traffic light to link up with the Oxford Street. Motorists from the local street, Osu towards the Castle Road, should also use Ejumaku Street and Oxford Street in Osu. Traffic from the John Evans Atamills High Street towards Black Star Square shall be diverted into the Liberia Road at the SEPS traffic intersection towards the National Theatre traffic light intersection. Traffic from AU Circle towards the Castle Road through Osu Cemetery traffic light shall be diverted onto the Abdul Diouf and Ken Hassan roads to link with Abdul Nessa Road in front of the Ghana Institute of Journalism area. These are the roads and the diversions, traffic diversions they are toward the amount. So the medical bokono and coordinate to trust MBD. Emma Unkunya Wunsun, so Emma Nambe, near the attention. A soldier for a soldier for maybe any bro, a Fabia to any bro umpa manebroso. It may be enquire that spillover or that scapegoat. It's very, very irrelevant. Mr. Wa Tina, Migusu Amebo Koko, Migusu Amebo Kokono, Manenyo as him here. Whereby you Skachana, Manenyo was him here. Very, very important. Manenyo was him here. Whereby you Skache, so Shannon soon. As we prepare to wrap up, Mame Emma Aliskopi, I have for a belated birthday to you, Aliskopi, a belated one, and Moamudi Mawoda and Nelson, happy birthday, Sister Paulina, Tonsu, of a quampianim, Warfa se Paulina, or short chow, and ne anopay. Myself, Sudiabim, Antia Jubi, and then. Mo nipa ya mo nko there is a write up Masha say he goes through Gapo Hapenyino. I understand he's doing a great job, very great job, and I need to find time myself to go and check. In fact, I read a lot he has done yesterday, and because I'll find time for verification. Brigadier General Paul Seidu Tanyi Kulonu, Director General. That's what I learned. And kudos, keep it up. The resistance will come because you want a change.
Yes.
But once it's a positive change, let's contain that change. Na emwa, never sanity, embra.
You see, I may be born by say Brebeba will be a national service biano. You should go through some level of military training.
I think they've started it. This government have started it.
Yeah, and it's a very good thing because it instills some level of discipline. Discipline in you. Or a soldier near Obama announcement says here. You can feel that discipline, Discipline. So that we can reason when Timmy me done as to say what you power.
So Brigadier General,
don't allow them to.
Don't allow. The system is so weird.
You see, baby, look, we got to stop it now. Yeah. We don't have any other day apart from today.
Yes, it's also be. That's the point.
I think enough is enough. We can do it well.
Okay, so it will be asking the mind the Von D before Timokwa Rashibe Dweni and also Damwase. Near him say that they will be a part of our conversation for reasons best known to the production team and when Timendra. Maybe I'll be an associate show. And then to the technical team, camera, sound, lighting, makeup, and then team led by Welbeck Kofi Ampedu, ably supported by Kwasinsia, lawyer for Joe. And we appreciate you so much for your time. Onyamen kosunti nenimu share na onkosu huye mobo. Na me admechna. We'll meet up again. Bye bye.